Okay, this video I'm going to show you a bunch of Christmas titles that are for children 3 and under. So definitely babies, and then toddler, pre-toddler, toddler, but probably not any older than 3 years old, would be my opinion. Okay, the first is several That's Not My books, all Christmas themed. The first is That's Not My Elf. And all of these have touchy-feely sensory patches. So, oh, it's her scarf. Sorry, it's hard to see in the video doing this backwards. And the little elf's boots. This one, the elf hat is velvety. And then there you get the shimmery. Next one is That's Not My Snowman. Front cover is his little hat. It's a scarf, mittens, the buttons on his little snowman body, his twiggy arms, and then in the back, his nose is plushy. That's Not My Reindeer. He's furry on the front. He's velvety here. His bells are kind of holographic. His ears, tail, and then here his nose. Last is That's Not My Angel. Her dress is kind of sparkly, shimmery, and then here you have her hair. The dress is silky. Her shoes. Her wings, and then the angel wings here. And each of the That's Not My books, so these 4, they are $9.99 a piece, and they are intended for smaller children. My little guy and my little girl started playing with those when they were as tiny as they could hold books and move their little hands. The next ones that I'm going to show you is Baby's Very First Touchy-Feely. So again, this one is similar to the That's Not My in that it has touchy-feely patches, sensory patches, but it's very, very plain and simple. There's not really much words that go. It's more associating an image with what it actually is. And then there's the sensory patch. Nice little nose, next to the sparkly side. And this one's $7.99. Next is a fold-out Christmas book. These are great for tummy time, so I would recommend this for any age baby because the images are black and white for high contrast, and then on the back side of the book, there's like a landscape Christmas scenery to look at. So you can unfold it, and you'll see the Christmas scenery. And then on the back side, you have these super high contrast Christmas images. And so this fold out accordion style book is $7.99. Next, I have 2 flat books that I want to show you. Each of these, $7.99. It recommends these for ages 3+, but I think these are definitely great for younger people because they do have the thick board book pages. They have the peaked side die cuts, and they also have flaps to lift. So there's a lot to do on every page to keep them busy so they don't just crawl away, move on to something else. So flap right up here. The Nativity flat book. Next, we have the Santa flat book, also $7.99. We haven't even opened this one yet, actually. So again, there's die cuts on each page. There's a little story to go along, and there's flaps to lift to keep everybody happy and entertained and engaged. And this one's cute. At the end it has like a did you find, and it was all the images that were under the flaps. So that was the Santa flap book. Next I have Are You There, Little Reindeer? This book is super cute because it has all kinds of die cuts. It has finger trail cutouts. So you can see on the front cover, here's one cutout. And as we go through, oh, here's a finger trail right here on the front. So it's hard to see, I guess, in the video, but this is actually cut out and it's intended to be traced with your finger or with your child's to help with fine motor. Okay, and then there's flaps on these pages. This one's cute. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm peeking also. There's a flap. I don't know that I'd call that a full page. It's more a flap to me. Okay, so that's Are You There, Little Reindeer? $9.99 for this one. Next, I have these 3 Usborne Very First books. And the first one is Merry Christmas, Baby. And this one's $4.99. Next is Very First Christmas Words. This is really cute. Also $4.99. Last is Christmas Carols. And these, as you can see, are smaller. So they're kind of in relation to my hand. Smaller books. So this one has Silent Night, O Little Town of Bethlehem, Away in a Manger, I Saw 3 Ships, The Holly and the Ivy, While Shepherds Watch Their Flocks by Night, We 3 Kings of Orient Are, O Come All You Faithful, and We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Also $4.99. Next, I have Baby's Very First Slide and See. I'm a big fan of the Slide and See books because they're cool. There's no other way to put it. There's little notches in each page. There's things to slide and see. So there's a little tab down here where you can move your finger and you'll see the Christmas lights on the tree. I don't want to say twinkling because there's no actually lights. But you get a twinkling effect with the sliding motion of the colors beneath the page. This is kind of cut out here, so it's definitely a sensory overload kind of book. And these are cut out here, you can feel those, and then you have this little guy sledding. Whee! There's a lot of cutouts on this page to feel. And you come over here and you'll see the little gingerbread man goes in and out of his house. Here's a finger trail. So these are intended to be traced with your finger and to teach your child, and that helps with fine motor. And then last, you get over here and you see Santa pop in and out of the chimney. Okay, so this one is $14.99, Slide and See Christmas. Next, I have the Touchy Feely Nativity book. And this has touchy-feely patches on every page and beautiful illustrations. So this is more of a storybook with sensory patches. there's kind of like some holographic little, got the light perfectly there. Little donkey's ears. Okay, so that is Touchy Feely Nativity. And one that was new this year is the Touchy Feely Santa Claus. So on this one, same thing, it's a storybook, but there's Touchy Feely sensory patches. Oh, and this one is, I should have rephrased that. This one is called the Sparkly. So there's a lot of shimmery, which is just right up my alley, because I'm all about all things that catch the light. Okay, and this one is $16.99. The other one was $16.99 also. Both of these $16.99, kind of in the same collection, the Touchy Feely. So that is all I have for the baby toddler Christmas books. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.